Hey everybody, welcome to Born Bearded. I am Dave. Today I'm going to be getting into a subject that I'm really excited to talk about and I'm really excited to see your comments on. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to present you a question. Beard care. Is it high maintenance or is it self-care? Before we do that, I want to say thank you to all of you that have subscribed to the channel that found value in this kind of content. And if you're new here and you'd like to support the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. That's the best way you can support the channel. So let's get through that intro and we'll get right into it. So let's start off with the definitions of high maintenance and self-care. The definition for high maintenance is needing a lot of work to keep in good condition. The definition of self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health, the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being, happiness in particular during periods of stress. Beards can absolutely be considered high maintenance depending on where you're at in your beard journey, the goals that you have for your beard, and some of the issues that you may be having with it, such as beard drift, frizz, or flyaways. The thing about the term high maintenance is the negative connotation that's given. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking pride in your appearance and the grooming of your beard to get it just the way you like it, or using the products necessary to get it to that point. Throughout history, men have been taking care of their beards with natural oils. Take the Norse Vikings, for instance. They used natural oils such as beef tallow or lard, pork fat, to put into their beards to help them make them soft and manageable. And did you know when they discovered some of these Viking graves, they found beard combs in there and grooming tools? And even the ancient Romans, they used olive oil, almond oil, beef tallow as well. So is it manly to take care of your beard with oils? So far, I'd say yes. With that being said, if something seems a little too high maintenance for your personal preference and you'd like to keep it a little more on the simple side, there's nothing wrong with that either. Maybe heat styling is a little too much of a time commitment for you. That's fine as long as you feel good about the way it looks. There is no rule that says in order to have a nice beard, you have to straighten it or use heat at all. All natural is a look, and it's a damn good one, but you should still take pride in the grooming techniques that you do use, such as washing and oiling. Just be consistent with it. Do what you feel is going to make you look, but most importantly, feel you're at your best. Take pride that you're doing something good for yourself, both physically and mentally. Now, to the opposite side of that. If you want to try new products, you want to try heat styling, but you're afraid of it being perceived as too high maintenance, or maybe you've been shamed in the past at some point by somebody. First off, remember the definition of high maintenance. There's nothing negative about it except for people's perception of it. There's nothing wrong with taking care of and taking pride in the things that you possess, whether that's your beard, your car, your home. I personally think it's more shameful to not take care of those things that you possess. If you have something nice, you should want to take care of that for as long as possible. And personal grooming, to any extent, is an act of self care. Now, I found an article that puts this into perspective perfectly, and I'm going to go ahead and share the screenshot with you now, and I'll link it in the description below for anyone who wants to read the whole thing, as well as one that talks about a specific study that was done concerning the effects of personal grooming on self-perceived body image. Now, I heard that some guys that are going through a rough time start to grow their beard, and then all of a sudden there's comments of, "Oh, look at him. He's letting himself go." Maybe that is out of a place of concern, but it still kind of hits hard when you made the conscious decision to care for yourself and care for your beard. But when us as men tend to go through a tough time, we often look for things to take care of. In fact, I think it's in our very nature to do so. So choosing to grow and care for your beard is something that can give you that self-confidence for the care that you're giving yourself. And at this time, I wanted to throw out there, if you guys are going through a tough time, get yourself involved in a community that can help you find that self-confidence, that can give you tips on bettering yourself. If you're considering growing out your beard, get involved in a community that is specific to that. I will say the bearded community is an amazing community that only wants to build you up and help you get to your goal. This channel is dedicated to assisting in men's mental health. I want to encourage all of you, even if it's not with this channel. I know there are bigger channels out there and bigger communities out there with self care. get involved in some of these communities of self care, even if it's just a login, just to see if the channel has the same views as you. And who knows, you may find that somebody on there is going through a similar situation. Find that healthy outlet through self care and let's work on you. Once you are and you're part of these communities, you may see somebody log in that's going through a similar situation that you've been through, and you may be that light to help them. I'd like to invite you all to join the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Here at Born Bearded, we're building an amazing community of unity, health, and self care. And I am extremely excited to see where this is going to lead. I have an email down in the channel description. Feel free to send me any messages or questions that you might have, especially if you want to know some of those communities that I'm referring to, some of the bigger communities I'm part of as well. Feel free to leave any comments of inspiration for others that are joining in on the channel or any suggestions for content that you'd like to see in the future. With all that, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video. And please remember, your mental health is a priority, your happiness is essential, and your self care is a necessity. Love you guys. Have a good night.